Yeah, the legends. Yes. Fantastic. Yamobi Akwaba at the bar inside the game. We are another edition of your favorite show, our channel. So, in case it's your first day, a show, you discuss BBA football and sports. A few years ago, you the same at the same amount ye. And it's Philia. Last week, the previous edition, and that's a pay, and then so Johnny at Darcy, and then the first time so at Darcy. One subscriber, me a subscription button, no, I know me a donor to Tinkum, a betu muano, no when you lie on that, you know, or comment to say welcome, and I bring nano, you know, and a D. Jomay. But in case you want to Eric, I see you do me producer and nama. Na before I best start to show you, and I'm my year when him ha, and Sunday about ye be we are, I want to be na yadi upon. And him say, when you bed your home. Yeah. I know you will love it. And my name is Super Scorner, Mr. Mwabeng, or no, Anna Waban, and of course, Mr. Evans, Kwabena Sapon. Ono so can wana yade jumadi no ebro live our channel so. And some me bring na ekoso. Some me bring na and ekoso. But many come on makwaba na fe. Me den some na tudwa na fe yakwe anim niti pa. Abi ya form makwaba. Na bibi ekoye. Bibi ekoye. Na ai kofiada na de wa share it. Uti ne.
Usiyeshi anas.
Ana review ho.
Ke obi a ni minya seminar ase. Fache me.
Uti ne voice notes anase uti
me kai ne me bia voice note bi o send me a ana so njae me na
they say when you broken heart
akoma me nya bi don't say enemy be on say me share red
ba ho akodi mu ana
you okay breaking me
Rico then ho akodi mu
Rico dey nko ai na a long story
ana won so anim
na oba no di no let the ben start with
nya se be hu na
me bope we hu
da bi se bia ana
oti anon baby and me bope we hu
ba support team man
o say
o support team man
last time me kan Evans me Chelsea ni kapa ke see
okay
o support see
it is akomatie wetin dey compare Chelsea akomatie bi o ma pen
Derby
game yeah you now cast Chelsea bit ma winning a share Chelsea
Rico my support Chelsea on but I think for the past 2 years and I mean say udi Chelsea chisa oba bia ma heartbreaker intimi nsiumu because you see no Chelsea it is Arsenal no you lose matches
makuma
intino uko baby a crown na ebu akuma and she affect us
my goodness
enye ba Chelsea acha me na intino
wow Mr. Kofi Amwabeng there Evans Kwabena Sapon so we had him on live Jumadi de Eba and of course a man for us start take kanano comment na say bi say Evans back for na kala no nyesi na eda so they say they are tosso ankasa out to say yes Evans kala na tosso Kona you see we do and di mo sana
dada no ani edi fufuro enya ibedi ba fufuro ni kunkunte
ba ne kunkunte na makala na toso
David nka kunkunte nti say ho de no
mo de no
ya ho de na yetun how de utumi za say white kakra
no de tu na original bit
and the original bit here no idea ba here say pass abit I
mo de ne ma fra akra live by plans yo
management ubetena nkran ya na obe so obe kon dada ndia emfama
my goodness stories be bring na cost of this the biggest of them locally Coach Prosper Nete Ogum no more head coach of Kotoko now 6 games to go and be bring na GD say no na 6 games there or in contention so bet Magic League no or the Kotoko position on the league or Sanso award the semi-final of the MTN FA Cup so maybe Baby Nasa kese kokoto ne bo nanka all year season no na yen hwe de bekwakosi it is it really performance and answer there's more to Ogum's sack baby and to be asum papa ebizo say untimi pam players be 17 and santo from Ogum na still ototo papa so ototo de baba this time you give this senka okorokwa twim de ho Coach Karimzito takes over as interim coach and technical director. Prince Yaosu, assistant coach. Malik Jabel Johnny be good as also technical advisor and the new leadership of Kotoko for now. Ogum Sak no one is saying. And the decision to bring in Karim Zito so one is saying. Kebakum, I will show you so ene. Then, of course, there's a Clasico. Yes, the Copa del Rey final is on. Real Madrid, Barcelona. Almost me and what to and some Madrid bet magic trophy be this season. Barca Ginamon, fin. Omet magic Copa del Rey, so much Barca. Omet magic Liga, so much Barca. No more Sabon Pesa Barca, bet Tiash back walk him. It's a trophies being na Barca is stamming block. You ever heard our Clasico? Chances of Real Madrid, chances of Barca. Barca fans so many Real Madrid they read that. Already 2 goals go at that and we are secured. But Ancelotti is saying that this is a final and anything can happen. Because I gave him pressure that Ancelotti so ye panano on a tie for Trifane Bosa. Jabeko sa game the money I resani. I want somewhere see it here now. There's Arsenal. The Ekaka Liverpool. They need a draw against Tottenham Hotspur, now my champions of England. And Arsenal, Kiki Arsenal, they are form. And for another year, run out Arsenal bottle at the end because we're trying to draw against Crystal Palace. Now, Arsenal, you name the baby. You see, the Arsenal next season, United by the team, City by the team, Chelsea by the team, Liverpool also by the team. It's Arsenal. That bang. Go feed that bang cry. You can't get saying.
Maybe.
And
I guess
hey, tell Ogum my body, a dear naba.
Maybe crab buying.
Arsenal.
Maybe crab buying.
Arsenal. Maybe crab buying. Maybe gosh. I take one. Maybe crab buying. Oh, not. And on the other stories at time, Bema Yaquine, Nayakum, but you know, 20 tournament of Shasi, management, but do I add Nanuatum, assigned to House of Ogum Mbappé, the idea, Yaquinimono, and Ribama, Yading Nabe, the amount of freestyle, that's every topic I was sportsman, Yadi be back Nabi, Biasu to Mikuyi, the idea, and I've never said a I feel my dream about the it is very serious. And
I say, we see. A damn pan or shine.
Oh, says to me, that's why. Although San Okasina, not on San Namso.
Sumie, you are Mister. So, all of you who already know what it's about, you know it.
About that. As that Mama Quababi.
That's just very good.
Wow. Well, I shall say for Fifi, Matema Kumasa Sane Kotoko is in the news, and our head coach, Prosper Ogum, is gone. The Brazilian said it's too early. They could have just waited for the 6 games and then non-come more FA Cup. Maybe not light be back. And so maybe there's also more to it than just results. What is happening? Is it who say Prosper Nyadesa no deserve the sack now, Ivans?
Eric Mamenasi, Asante Kotoko, woman or more head coach, Prosper Nate Ogum, a pipe muno, a Adiba Coupe, and a Ama Basa, due to indiscipline on the part of the coach, then to Akupa, which is Asante Kotoko Old Players Association. As to how we are no Babinian second coming or Kotokono, they played integral role and a ma Obina said, Mano, but in or no more fall out. Wow. And that particular fallout, no, and a result to a man can 6 matches. A man come or make me decision about the near sacking. And the reason why I about to say, I'm make us a fallout by yes, Yajan Quano, many factors, and I contribute to my baby Remusa and semester here. 1, if we say, Obit is a Safu Fimo. So back I am ra, or 2 say to 2, Eddie Dumanobema, Prosper Nate Ogum. As I tell Obabe coach, now so Osembabe IMC, one so team member. No, Otum for the Otica, any crew, any brother, Maswo. Now say to 2 babu, Nana, your body and your boy Mwasi. Nana can say. And then me for baby, me per coach, yes, Ogum. Oh, players is wine, Ogum. One more moment, I say, military national, I'm so back as Ogum. Players, Nankasa Blue Crab, many are quenya and no more, you know, wine, Ogum. Men penny for me, no more a half 5 game, one so more coach, dear, one Miss Ogum. Yes, and then said you'll be able to know, and I'm a cast any day, young farmer. Send I know you born on you, baby, I'll be Fabia, will be a sit then cry, boy, baby, I will be Fabia, oh, be a sit then cry, boy, I want my man, boy, Ogum, yeah. And to Ogum na e ball dina no. Na say Akupa no they play role. And say she are come here say Akupa to me kese oh as to how you run Kotoko. It is obehwe a emra aside nana eye kontoponia fere hene. Nana kwasi apenkra. Ne no on eye make say titina ni dima Kotoko IMC no. Apart from no omo na omo kan bia no. Either say obi a oye Kotoko omo a former management member. And say Eriko Olikuno a former player of Air Kotoko. For coach kwesi apia. No na technical advisor and now can say technical director. Edma Kotoko buku na. Ono your former player and then coach of Asante Koroko. A legend for that matter. Usamba benya obi etise enino omo pao omo another Mali Jaber. Mali Jaber is also a former player and then coach of it. What you say? So come say omo wo ayini nyina omo ababe adwuma sese imprempre omo ekura Kotoko mu no before say saki be ba so ama obi ti say Mali Jaber be technical advisor and then we are having Karim Zito also say former coach and then player of Asante Koroko wo me so aba Prince yaw yaw ka usu yaw kan yes wakọ the number bi no
on a qualify or from division 2
what you say so all of these people no some way somehow akopa no and am am say tumi no dem aba be wura mu so say Ogum ye ma akwanya am aba be ye coach e ma Asante Koroko obaye no osisa atem na nka ye so ko Samates wanya nko no and am aba be so Kotoko mti obaye na signs na e wo no you have no option than to what use them. After season up, and Osaki play Eriko so Osaki 17. Osaki 22 players. 22 players. And Osani 17. Chaki Sika, Otumfo, Sika na ba, just one the Biane du Remo. Just one the Biane, Eddie Emma Kotoko, Otumfo na. And Obeka before that, no Tumfo Obeka said, me Yapadia Muina, Kotoko in Kwan Ede. What woman you must hear? And you say, no, Opeso the Mwaba. So you be jadi amount. Now why then? Why? So no tumfo no can say we chilewa that should tell you say sabin komodi di akoso ama ne wo ya convince otumfo ama say you do one dance by then e dia che no ba ba be do ba bi a time na anyway e ho no so obeka ya enye Ogum na e sanis no eye anyway na ya mponsa oni the management no as atem na board you can say of Asante Koroko a wo mum na ma sa sanis na e den e ko e ju obeka ya na wo Kofi Aban bi wo Dr. Kwame Chia no e chairman wo you can say there were many
I remember.
No, me ba mami did the same. Yeah, mami
Hazakis ladies.
Ladies, they were all part of the board that omo hwe say na am some be signs no. After season na Kotoko adi league title na wie no. Ogum the baba betu just there are some players bi no ho a on person no be adwuma bio. Nanso panyin na ono ni dia no like CEO no. Ono mom na signs no. Oka so period on person obeti ase. And e sade dia ontimi nye den. Ontimi ento aso to resign.
Misunderstanding about
misunderstanding about mutem man. The first thing after so what the league now no resign. Me kasa satem ya kasa ye bra panyin. Dr. Patrick Osiajimai, countryman Songo. He was also part of Nana Amponsan management team no. Or the Tuja say adina Ogum no or you arrogant. Oh be a sabi a bano say any die no bu on man mpanimfo a on person be sa de no nipa bia ono kasa obesane na se bia mpanimfo dwu se da bi place here we bombarde na form ye adwuma o se da bi ontimi ene ni nya adwuma and obeka sa Patrick asthma issue no
yeah
omo training grounds Ogum say branch na elite and so because of that in Jino Iden ontimi nya adwuma eduru abi Ogum say branch asthma Rasta obi so die o muti
no kwan so boy obi
yes no mo does nti ese kwan bia so yi and okay Christopher Nate Nakai Nate and Obo Nations FC all these players Ogum ensure say there be so me there so mo nkọ dia so be fi bobo kunu akọ and na wonya akwanya back eti nko ba e die nipa bebrejiri pa say o first season no aba be so many signs na bi no afa die yabo season na bi went man title no this time anyway anyhow esa Kotoko team league title no and we have paying for free hands Ogum acquire all these signings even in January you be room winter transfer mu no yes man akwanya ama satam na abet amwa no ye the top scorer abrante na the akopra so he needed another attacker obetuma be adwuma de ama Kotoko in the absence of Abet Amwa. They brought in Kwame Poku who had already played for Kotoko before his eventual move Algeria USF Oje and then Okobo the man Kuribga also so amfa osani back here na ono am training no abrante na ba yin na ehu ye the first 4 matches na abrante every match we obo goal mu and so na one say team are not all winning Che House of Folks and then that incident they could see what micro musuatrena ede sebi yenua Francis Kwame Frimpong nyame fa ne kransi ne Kofi Kwamu no ede baye na after that Kotoko sa dey ebenya sa ka say descendancy ana men kan say I say a depreciation depreciation ba performance ni mu na fe de Kotoko no normal ko yie and we hear that time so afa na nations mo sa incident ni si we cover back no after about 2 weeks or 3 weeks no then anameka say 1 month na nations FC Bibian Gold Stars so ba mu performance na ruko omede ma wo no omchi team bia show most especially say Bibian Gold Stars say besi ne onya lusu game bia en na ni fie ankasa in particular uko pemu ye kan say dance back Bibiania they are the only team omunya lusu en kan na omni Bechem United eti nei Bibian Gold Stars bibia kire say oni nations FC omu na yo edge so omeje but the man before say so omka so masaka Ogum ni say oni akopa na fall out no maybe ajebesi ye ulusu 4 games to aso 4 games no ene eya kwakwa kwisi walusu de tia Accra Lions wasa baba be lusu de tia Nations FC the next team on ne kwakwa no enye team bia se eya Aduana Stars time na no ulusu 4 games no say ya ne koye Aduana Stars olusu ye say Jama Ogum ene oni dressing room no walusu control oni players be brenka eti say Jama no to aso a eleki say on be ball baba era de ba obetime olusu say Jama olusu tia Aduana pre the next game near Accra folk. This is Accra folk. So this a particular match week, omni game biabo. Oni is what a man and kebebo. Is what a man so the only be shape. Jeff and I will say Obenya den 3 points plus 3 goals. It has of folk arrested. Tia like so you should tell Aduana pre. I Kotoko besa be den. I be should tia Accra. But
why would you anticipate say ye ko lusu? I mean,
President, yeah. I had the pain. And always said, no, on a dressing room like that, only control hole. So I can't, then a man, a car lions, or lose by 3 goals. And they supporters, like I say, they be able Kwampuku. Kwampuku by.
But Evan, before you continue, so what is the guarantee since you see an interim coach Abai? All those games, they are going to win them.
And then I might catch us a Kopano, Asante Kotoko, all players association.
I get it.
They are now in control. So the Karim
I get you. So Karim Zito's in.
Yes.
What is the guarantee? Say results of Karim I will be better than Ogum in the next matches now.
The guarantee is up to the players. The coach Ayapano and when the media engagement. Only players now what is the next line of action for them? The players will come to play. Most of them, like there was this lackadaisical attitude on their side when Ogum is on the touchline. So coach here.
So if I understand, yes. So you think say insubordination on the part of
Ogum, yes,
to the leader,
insubordination,
and a resources on your papa,
and the old players, and a resource no some koye. And what you should they take Accra Lions? Team will be able to be Accra Lions.
Oh, to me Kotoko.
Yes, Team Kotoko there. But this is
on the boogie side.
Oh wait, Tio, Team Kotoko, Oreo, Kovi. Ori. What normal this season? Legon City is the grand shell. Our Accra Sports Stadium. And what's your baby? And I Legon Sports Stadium.
No, and
what's your way? So I think somebody.
Come on, Saturday. And I say,
and I make us have 4 games, any one, but 2. Na me can't Carlos as to only Suditi. No, I'm so about 1 focus. Uja for me. Osha says goes we the scoring boot. I'm so I will no go. And I say boot to Esha Kwampuku. I got that the NB. Or the ball na bam na ball number baby. I said that you boot your farm ball. Boot to the ball near Robert dear. To Kwampuku to boy. What boy say Kwampuku then so
then I go in my
I don't tell about Fred. And you know now my simple university there be Ogum ko. Now say you be what you Kwampuku ni na Uja for me then. It me win games. It ya catch us system. As I say no call Sutia Akala 3-0. Now against Nations FC. It was a second competitive game. Oh,
well, Evans, we get all. But I get your point.
Yes.
You mean as a the Barcelona nation and resource.
Yes.
So it was the right decision.
And we lose dressing room. And we signing for
right decision.
Right to them. To the Asante Kotoko faithful, I'm not talking for me myself.
No, that is what you think.
Yes, to them, this is what they think. Say, okay. And I think it's the right direction. If only say mathematically, Kotoko is still in contention for the league title. Who knows? Bibian Gold Star Nations FC. Anything can happen in the 6 matches. We are talking about Kotoko between Ono anyway. Any 6 points. Only Bibian Gold Star.
I'm making.
And to Bibian bet Messi.
Well, on the Bibian bet Messi, Kofi. The other one, you don't go trying or almost 6 points. I got 6 matches near or semi-final of the FA Cup. And you judge a coach on results and trophies, and or in contention for the 2 major trophies in Ghana now. On film semi-final, Otosomi I got 6 games. So don't you think maybe they could have waited a bit? Now season in corner yet. Because in any case, there's no guarantee. 6 games, what's some coach, you know? See, I won't train yet, maybe a real season. And I'm watching that. You see, and also the apartment. Don't you think so?
All right. Are you coming to Wasipa? Kotoko is a very big club. And usually we are na even as a casana, or for any the team the chipa. So if for anything at all, they should be performing. And not just that. A lot of resources have been invested into the team. Even to the point, say, buy a crown, they were already players who are assembled, but we were given the privilege to buy 22 more players to the squad. 17.
22, no, 17.
Thank you. Means that now you've given all the resources to perform to the maximum best. I was listening to the communication director of Kotoko.
Yeah.
Yes. Now Kasao Porcupine or media and so. And he was saying, and I quote, we gave him complete freedom to recruit players of his choice. So if the players aren't performing and management is doing its part, it's clear that the issue is performance related. Who is responsible for improving the team's results? It is the technical team. Now you asked a question. Say, right now in Kotoko, they are in all the major competitions, and indeed they stand at,
position.
Yes, to win. Of course, now 6 matches remaining, they're in the semi-finals and everything. So why do you rush and sack the coach? But as Ivan Sky, say if you're not, I'm sure say right now there are a lot of things which has come up. You see, we lose control of the dressing room. Now the players are actually behaving. You see, when you lose control of the dressing room, Enrico, there's no way you'll be able to mobilize the players in such a way that they'll be able to. No. Even Enrico, but we don't know what is happening in there.
Sure.
We have people working over there. The communications team director has come up with this information. We don't know what he has seen. Meanwhile, we only get the info that comes to us, then we analyze it and talk about it. But the important part now, how can I say that? Say Pamono, Cecilia, one share crown pona. Na 2 trophies a day, na a boy. Please, let's not be optimistic. Pessimistic.
Okay.
Let's be optimistic. Now, what can we say? Na ya Pamono, I afford before Rabbi. Didn't a chess or no crown pon or bet me a boy. No, let's have the faith. Say Cecilia, na feel say right now he has lost control of the dressing room. It means say no, there's no way you'll be able to. You will lose 2 trophies now. There's no way we should leave him just like that to continue managing the team to the end of season. Because to the very least, since those in charge, the communication director and all the people in charge, so much almost say no more now at the end of the season. What they foresaw coming is here. It means they were very bad at their job. So you will say no. The dressing room has lost control. Let's take the decision now. So me, I support it.
Okay.
I support it 100%. But I say it will be say, what did they see before going for Prosper again? Because one, they say you went for Prosper because of his performance related. That is a highly rated coach and everything. You're funny being so now we So say this is the other angle that I'm taking it from.
Okay.
Why don't we leave him how to do his job? You see, buying players and then expecting that they give, perform at the highest level is a different thing altogether with buying. Yes, but sometimes it even takes some time before the performance what comes in. Look at Chelsea, your top players. We are seeing talent. But sometimes we have to take our time. Maybe Prosper is not even the one at fault over here.
Okay.
But if we should take our time, give him a chance. Give him the time. Because still now, as he said, he's in contention to win the 2 trophies. Let's if you take a decision right now, it will help the club. But if we were able to put our trust in the coach from the beginning, and we sat down, you see, before a coach will be recruited, Enrico, they sat down, the board sat down, and they planned it so well. It means they put their trust in their coach before they go and recruit. So you don't just stand up one day. I cast just 6 matches, going to the end of the season. Now I can say me then that's where your question comes in. Then the chair say, so that's the other 2 angles we should look at this from. So me, all my anger and everything boils down the management. Then I'm prosper. Now for the prosper, now for the so far it has not been bad. Third, and it still stands in contention to win.
But there are some bad records be at the time.
No, okay, say.
At a point, he was even on top.
At the point, he was on top of the table. Evans Kasim, me was in team beat Michelle Accra Lions to be this is 3 times.
That be 3-0.
3-0. But if I don't Kasim. Not even no Kasim, Madrid. Oh no, it even happens in the big European games. Teams on top, no will be order 19th.
It's true.
It happens. It always happens. So if you take down one, now we can say Accra Lions, there are some teams. It doesn't matter how former the top club is. So it's mean no super anything. So me, I believe say if let's say if from so be by and the management feel say no, maybe recruiting Prosper Ogum, it was a mistake in the first place. So let's change and backtrack. And then you be see and found. So you bet me the 2 titles that lies ahead of us now. Then it's not a bad decision. However, see as a son, now at the end of the season, things are bad. We'll come back to the management. Who is at fault? What work are they doing there? Are they doing their right job? And I'll be now or shada now yanko fan yeah, it will affect us.
Right, so before we continue, now it is Karim Zito. Looking at Karim Zito's record, he's been with Kotoko before, or bad dreams beginning no more struggle. Modern body dreams called Bow Africa. Or bar back. Or buy now more break. Can I want to start picking up on the idea? Not your recruiting a bit before. Nanka Ogum Nakra and call Ogum Dada. But now I saw no interim coach. No, is that a good choice?
I think it's a good choice. But before that, I just want to chip in with some records. Aside Ogum, 22 players are released on the first transfer window. Many were them, they were under contract, leading to heavy compensation payouts.
Of course.
And 17 new signings made ahead of the 2023-24 season to replace the outgoing players. 49 points recorded at the end of the 2023-24 league season, only good enough for 6th place. Kotoko Sunsia, and 13 league defeats that season, and the most by any Kotoko coach in a 34-game campaign. Since you started say about 18 league system of Ghana after normalization, this is the first time we see under Ogum. And early FA Cup exit after round of 16 to Air Carrera 2-0. Then ahead of the 2024-25 season, then 17 more players. Yes, I know about Remu. I had to Tosika Cassia the conform by. In October, November 2024. Kotoko went 5 games without a win, including 4 defeats and a draw. Somebody can't.
Yes.
By March 2025, 25th March, the club led the league with 42 points after 23 games. What I say, Kotoko then failed to win their next 4 league matches, prompting a sharp decline in form and confidence. And then I make a choice. Say, President Nesu, they are not doing on Baby Boy. So, open like I say, because I see 2 times in the year. And when Ogum, his team has scored 28 goals and Omar conceded 21 in the ongoing season. A coach, Erico, now track record back when say anytime you are coach, on the boys will be no problem. Oh, the way Osikasa, at the chair woman, at Tiatiomo, Sabi, players the home say, but you cannot talk to professional players playing for Asante Koroko, Justice Bladems, the Kwampoku, the Abet Amwa, the Emmanuel Entries, the Frederick Asaris, the even Kamara, you cannot talk to them anyhow. So all of these things, no one shall fall out with the Akopa, even the Kotomponi Afari.
Why do you keep mentioning Akopa? Yeah, Juma. Then you break yeah, Akopa. Former players.
Akopa no eboa ma ne Ogum pay, you know, Obabenya Juma no.
Na on him point kasa so aba bia.
Yes, otie ba bia. But Akopa so obomudi. And this is
one China mo to am pia.
Yes, o mo to am pia.
Ma bobo ni bia wi.
Yanti Kroma
obi so onye. Just you respect him.
Me say Yanti Kroma na IMC no. Yes, nkwa na Juma no. Because that's very eja okọ kwesi apia so ewo ni Sudan. And aka on ni Kotoponya fere. At some point ensentwafo ewo Kumasi ni ebubirim na TM say that be Ogum na say man kwan no ye dey o concentrate on coach no. Na eja ehọ na mama lig jabe ba ye. Eja Eriko me ni Kofi ya adwen say e bia sanfa o Karim Zito dia wo bisa de. Me ni ye be kese be blame management no. But management who are the management? Management now could be women share because Kotoponya fere is working for the His Royal Majesty 248.
Of course.
And here we are, Asante Kotoko, 2 seasons now. 2 seasons. Eriko, Kotoko, is IMC. IMC ni meaning ni saying. Interim Management Committee. The Kotoko, a club like Kotoko. That's still out with the IMC system. Oh, Ghana here. And no mom, big problem. Kotoko should have had their management, their board working for them as a traditional club.
For
as
now,
one of the
biggest. It is not here. This is where we are now.
And the same choice now make a choice. Akopa no. He's one of them. Now Akopa no babe nya tumi bi. Na se ahwe ni yi a babe twa saboni bi di ato Kotoko wo boku enu. Se mpanifo anya na o ma sesa sa IMC no. Am proper management ama. E be Kotoko. I'm telling you, the reason why I say Robert is just the black president. And then o see Kotoko. Safu Jamfi mo, o me na seto say so be kai a. Seto say obo house of oki. Na nko o me na ne di ne bre no Kotoko. E na Ogum ya se da bi, o mpene. Ono o mo ni issue ni ya start ho.
Okay.
Seto say eso oba e ma to the extent say o mo ko ne ma ne ma me yi o techiman. E ko bon san.
Yeah.
Ade ma branch no think is Ogum Mbappé, Ogum si da bi mempe. O man san no. Ye ni tie say o ko South Africa, no san buy then ne January or House of Food.
But say all former players and player break coach. You leave him to have the free hands to work. I'm far, no permanent.
Then free hands maybe
good. Into I'm fine. You can blame him. Send the players or they buy an amfa. But when you go bring players, that's all you shouldn't have no any day.
Say no be no na chance say no. Omjiri e pass and no nya na be den. Ye ba be boa. We don't want to
on bien moi. Also,
oh, you are futu.
We person well, be
Kwesi Apia na say Kwesi Apia is no more part of the IMC.
Yeah.
At first, na on a technical advisor, the Mali Jabe, Abababe, no. Etine Karim Zito, and so Ababe interim coach, and then the technical advisor, but technical director, no woman, Kwesi Apia, and I yadi we be advisor to a mum, Mali Jabe, Mwaka Sadino, no Kwesi Apia, on your Akupa member. Mali Jabe ya ken onya akupa Karim Zito akupa member ibi maso kuna du na ya te say
oni sika o kasa na o have a say in a particular capacity but way o in a capacity as a technical advisor capacity as a technical advisor and we different from o kasa fia opa what I say can Karim Zito bring anything on board?
Karim Zito to me his or vast experience so we the Juma why even say young coach Krumpa, you player development. Also on yewura ya usu and baba be ejuma. And this is somebody also about that player development in me talent say me.
Oh, praise out there. I think it's coming from Kwesiapia. Yes, we see the and ejuma or Hatum
Sudan and so that track record no but Karim Zito so prove am ehun. Oh, Dreams FC at some point in time he was not just the coach for Dreams FC. He was their technical director. Amani Wababe Edumana to that extent say Omiko Pimo CAF Confederation Cup anymore. It had to take Zamalek and be you more. It should tell you so on the African continent there about that experience as a tactician. Right. But as to how our players now what set it in, don't forget. But we not a game now. Kotoko Lucy and the Kofi Tumpo Koshe Honana, yes, is it to come on idea. Astati and again momentum ever. And then after this defeat to Accra Lions and that of Nations, then he had to step in. Our baby take over from Ogum. So I think the experience in the BBR as a former player, somebody who has already coached Kotoko before.
It's a good move, right?
It's a good move for Kotoko. But say Anko yes the way I expected 6 matches see San Francisco so can see be a positive. I'm Kotoko. I don't think say Kotoko faithful, so no, they will be happy with the management. Already doing and I said Nana, kwesi apenkra, edi animuno. I'm here, you know, be blame more.
Wow.
But I still stand say Kotoko should get proper management other than the IMC.
That's very true.
As I got proper management other than the IMC. Now, you share the next round of matches, Kofi. Ultimately, I next 6 games. I'll be happy. Say, come on, the better screen is for my here. Against Adriana Stars. Kotoko boy against Adriana. Then, has the end so a ban so. But the Bama Kotoko 4 vim they say, Watara to me.
Yes, since our Watara by idea, except 4 matches ni. And Nadia, I'd even a democracy cup on Susan Beckham one.
Watara. Then there's Brecum Chelsea. And oh yeah, the MTNFA Cup semi-final. Nafi wabo dreams against his former side. Nafi wabo Bibiani Gold Stars or Bibiani.
Brecum Chelsea in MTN or more league game and Casabo after has the number.
Asante Kotoko Dreams. Then there's the Biani Goes as Asante Kotoko Mediema and Vision. I'm on the Vision away until Ultimate say yes. I don't know what they pa and yes, I'm getting to way in the matches and I'm quite sober. I know, yeah, Kumar Asante Kotoko 6 games against Adriana, against House of Folk, against Dreams, against the Biani Gold Stars, against Mediema, and against Vision. And this channel so South family. Now I'm gonna Samuel Boadu. Oh yeah, FA Cup. That's what I said earlier. Yeah, the FA Cup. I'm gonna be paying so into cash and so sir. And see,
Kofi.
So,
Kofi's how much is he dear?
And easy. Me share win power na. Easy mom. Then so me, I recommend Philip say, on say there's one thing that you always do see when there's a new coach. The atmosphere usually does what changes. Yes. My very profound example. Chelsea, Brian Lampard, Bray Pound or Champions League, or even the league matches. But Thomas Tuchel, you remember that very season we were able to win the Champions League.
But even before that, Lampard was also doing well with the kids when Chelsea near Banium. No, so bad. Lampard Abraham.
Oh yeah. And you're not being mupanka and assembling your after the following season, yes, not struggles near very serious. So me, I'm hopeful say with the coming in of the new coach, no, Karim Zito, no, things will be better. And then I think this atmosphere should be able to move the players to perform better. But me Fisher's not lining up upon a real commissioner. Oh seriously, Mr. Mamo papa.
And your body more than I think vision crowd and I say almost started your stop on kakra.
Yeah.
You be any go stars per league,
yes.
Wow, has a folk Adriana.
It's very difficult. And our points gap from first no 10 no. It's how many?
Wow. Say first send a table no is yet from first to Kotoko. Kotoko the entire me cut and say Kotoko no SO 47
47.
53 for Bibiani Gold Stars. Nations were 51, Heart of Lions were 47, now Kotoko 47.
Okay. Goal difference no Heart of Lions plus 7.
Okay.
Plus 7.
I know
6 points between Bibiani Gold Stars and Kotoko.
53-47. Yes. In the end, in league, you should head to head. And yes, in the end, that is what we will use. And 53-47. Okay, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 6 points. First, no, I can't
now I shall compare Nations FC so dear no. I said Nations so dear 2 points between Omami.
Yeah.
Make up Bibiani Gold Stars.
Oh, yes.
So just check their matches now on Bebon Nations for Bibiani Gold Stars. When we say,
but it's not that bad. 53-47.
Nations FC, I can say, Brecum Chelsea this weekend. Only Akala.
No, I emphasize on Kotoko. Kotoko 47 points a day.
And don't forget, some test, as you ever Chiro, all 42. So, Sanko, yeah, Omina Baba Habi. Then I make us say, young Mompire say that changes number in fire. 6 matches here can carry him to the boys, you know. Because look, such changes now make us squad anymore. When you say, Mamma, you know, my Chrissy family and lead the attack. Only I bet Amwa against Nations, you know, or the Marcus for the Daniel Jetimo and a cowboy. Unlike Danka, I bet Amobi, Ubena Kwampoku, the last time I'm both together, I'm Kobo 1-1 against Aka Lions, or Heart of Lions, or Pandu. So, Mras Sakayana, Mundopo Kwampoku, we are, or is I change them Koran Crab by no. Hornet this problem seen in our back. So, yes, but two references came to say now. On the boys, no training grounds were at Dakojacho. You forget it, as Sebia or Becano, no, I say, yes, I didn't know Coach Kotoko bush.
Well, Asante Kotoko, we are hoping that the decision will be a good one. Na Edibi Papa Bre Kotoko. Who knows? We're in 6 matches now. Akuya Mambeka say Karim Zito should combine being the coach and me on technical director. I mean,
na bi kura maso kura du nomne sika akona ya tete se bi omba ko beba no na bi kura no kura so amaso so what ya say
Maxwell.
I didn't say
What I mean, Queen. Maxwell, I mean.
Maxwell, I mean, who's all be as Obi free in Kranzan in the Juma why year coach Muno. Now, yeah, in fact, the FA Cup, no, he's still the defending champion as a coach.
But you and I saw Kokoson by.
Oh, South Africa, but I did about quite, oh, yeah, I have no Kotoko, the recent.
I got to go more Pamono.
I the recent thing to the Emmy, I say, no. Unia Felix Anan. Oh, black.
Oh, no, Ogum Felix.
Yes, yes. Okay, where do you do my boy? I say, not that lad.
Felix, now or Black Stars.
Black Stars.
No. You need people more simple cry.
And they are, oh, yeah, I'm a man,
you know. First one I see, so then lad also has suffered the same thing. And we under which one?
Dan lad, you know.
Because also, yeah, and size. Puni mono so puni me yi people. When can say Maxwell so no so ya hwan.
Yeah.
No so.
Ono so Kwame Bana at
lad is also and bisa. Sometimes we say na omo we be omo rise econo. Maybe we could have supported them to get there.
Thank you. Sorry.
In the end, I mean, well, if you could concern money more na Yambran from the Clasico, the Copa del Rey final on Saturday 8 p.m. and Paya and Kotoko saying. Barcelona and Real Madrid and but looking at Madrid ne modern war boy recent especially with FIFA Champions League in so truly Barca and all that. Do you think on paper Barca are favorites, Kofi?
All right. So I think say the Barcelona team that I've seen in recent time, you know, they seem well assembled. Oshe Ejuma coach, you know. What done it did since he came now? Seriously, boy Juma Evans, boy Juma papa. And this match would indeed serve as the pictorial, you know, F1 room for us to see whether coach a friend of Carlo Ancelotti. So better than I want to.
Oh, book him, yeah, Mr.
Because already, you know, Champions League now, Bono, and yet team yakeke asna na mo say we beans but how much was on your rice you free
yeah
ama host you cray ni wan go di match him seriously host your team o me person me no ya pa me free as here
like say o kan ko
no mo ka say bibia nsi onu say we as bibi wo no ko
bibia nsi
ato me no ko na last week
can I Japan or 25
last week
can I Japan 25 na say agency can I die kwasi wo yi kaswa
last week menya kwa ma anka oni pa onka me ye ni se bibi no o mean cause mo sinti bana ba na omo kataso omo revise emo kataso bibria e bin na mo na etu jimi ntino e bin ya den
enti no na ye hu so mo ye tu jimi
ntino I think Carlo Ancelotti SM match of serious say already, you know, I think there are a lot of the Madrid faithfuls, even the fans are doing say no nem riding
aso wabre
so konsa also wabre then so ko wini anka
menopause last season e ko yi ya e bona baso na no oje league champions ye bona baso
no
Evans first time you shoot Toyota e de me boy ma bruta but e do ba bi na say Toyota no nkire say Toyota na na me bu na
but the conversation would have been different if he had done a
hard
then ka say Toyota na
wanye
on say no eno ni asem no
ana tete me hu akwakora na so ye den say akwakora we da
no
aso dim music pa
ampa aso den e code bia on pep krampa e bi da Pep Crampa be that.
Pep dey the coaching no.
Oh,
Different level. Asem na abo.
Asem na abo.
Pep do like that. And can we name say the to be a Vinicius. No nambo mata again no yet. Pep do like you have.
But still I say mu say.
No, I saw some push ala ba one bra nka yen.
On a more serious note.
Pep what the over want to number obi.
But on a more serious note.
Haaland here boss and what you Haaland film.
Oh, and to me.
O say ala.
But still But still my own say. Eriku, my own say I'm raining castle.
Anything in Kasui. But Real Madrid they near Castle.
No.
Yeah, Titi.
No.
Champions League about Roche Obia, finance about Obia, Cap ya Obia.
Eka
you be a Obia.
Eka munguanka every year be a Champions League for mamu.
Yeah, no, yeah, bad fright, no.
Nipa ba ko nedidi. Ana yanko pon ya dom. This time.
Thierry Henry, before you continue,
Aboy ama.
Sorry,
I really say, Arsenal for no. And I almost say, and I have bread. Into him said this is the football, and yet emotions and I say I quite sorry them.
Not the factors.
You know who shit. Yeah. When the Santa Arsenal for the last season, Sunny almost bang, and then Liverpool. Next season, I'm more my bed and you
yeah. So I think back to the El Clasico. I think say the players now have to show more because to me personally, I feel say that their match against Arsenal, we didn't get the star player of Madrid to show up. Say I'm paying my day.
All the boys.
I'm not Evans, not Nemanje. But Anka star player, Anka Vinicius, Mbappé, and many ball also. They will say yes, because Ronaldo and Messi, this is what they do. And you, but they will save you.
The boys are tired.
They've saved coaches time and over again.
Tired of the old man.
Tired.
Yeah.
Tired now, can Erico.
Sometimes you keep doing the same thing.
Over. Erico, you're tired. So, Omoni.
Say, 30 years, 40 years. Sometimes when GBB to energize it and spice up the marriage. Because we're seeing the same thing over and over again. The same thing, we're the same thing.
So who should spice it? Is it the coach or the players?
The players need a different spice. And not, I won't say, Carlo Ayen and Nema, but they need something else.
Then if we do continue doing that, we'll keep on sacking and bringing
the players, yes, I know.
Oh, Maza. I say,
a prediction.
Me say Madrid.
Okay.
Yes.
The opposite see and I said they say
the Madrid.
Because of
no, that's the reality. No, that's
the
next week. Say former more, and then with the fact say Barca for also coach now Otimi Ancelotti Otimi and with their recent performance and everything, I expect say Anya Crampo no 3-0 BD 3-1 and 3-0 BD at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Evans, Samra Real Clasico is on.
The better
final of the Copa del Rey.
The better team is going to win this Saturday. And I see Barcelona as the better side. Estadio Olímpico de Sevilla. I find no Babe Kosuno. And Erico, truth be told, so Ocheke said the history, the BMM analysis, the history, form guidance at the end of the year. Yeah, the BBR toward the this Copa del Rey, no FC Barcelona at the end of the year, but anytime on Messi or tournament we must Real Madrid are winning more compared to the Barcelona are winning. Real Madrid are winning 4, whilst Barcelona are winning 3, and a 3 draw. But in their recent time, over Copa del Rey 2023, Madrid FC Barcelona show 4. But before that, Barcelona switched Real Madrid show 1-0. And then there was this draw 1-1 in 2019. Our regulation time. And then over swap Madrid. And so we need the previous one, 3-1, then 2-1. I see Real Madrid be ordinary break equal. If coach, send a near say, or if person win a trophy before say, obey team no accordia. This particular trophy, no, is I'm coming. But I a better side in winning this particular game. So even if you are going to go in the game, Abra officer be our squad, the better squad, the available one, and the Mbappé, the names, Vinicius, Rodrigo. At the end of the day, if they don't come up to the party, Barcelona be winning. Because some should be this season, the Barcelona between them, Akoswa, Erico, I won't lie to you. Everything point out to the fact to say Barcelona, they are the better side. They some win this game. Yeah. Look, they are not just first on the La Liga table. Plus, Real Madrid are second. But just check them. They've won 24. Real Madrid have managed to win 22. About no draw games, Madrid are draw 4. Barcelona
As in matches
only
this
4.
season. Okay, in the league now.
I'm talking about the La Liga. I don't know, La Liga domestic
Sure. That's
Look at the losses. Omni lose 5-5 there, but check the goals per match. No, 2.7 for Barcelona, 2.0 for Bobo Conference. That is Real Madrid. And this Madrid that we consider 32 goals. Barcelona consider 34, but 34 now Barcelona consider or something more. As of now in the La Liga, Real Madrid has 66 goals, but 89 goals for Barcelona. Lewandowski share. Then Omoyi Obo Unya Quina Obeshe, Olemi Yaman as well, Ibana Oshe, Rafinha, Eshe, Fermin Lopez, Eshe, even Unipa, Ferran Torres, also almost share. This is Barcelona. Is Real Madrid ready? So the Amura, Yama, don't go last coin, Oshe go New Year, a time Oshe go. Real Madrid should go be a Oh, Cobon was cover David Alaba, Senior Pirano, this Clasico Bianca, everybody Alaba.
and Mbappé is not all that fit.
Yes, and Camavinga is out of the season.
Mavinga,
Rapture. A cocoa rapture, in the left leg. It's a baby I didn't do. I see Barcelona say, or more the Arsenals. Okay. Most especially say, since I handed the flex to buy every match on the Carlo Ancelotti, she be or Eden or Bono, the Air Clasico, Yahu. Inamea Domoa, Yakako Remu, and so a Baku Super Copa de Espana. So, okay, I'm sure. So, I think Sarah can better side, Barcelona, and they need to win. So, Real Madrid, winning. What do you call it? Copa del Rey. It will be a miracle to me. So Marco winning this game, and it will also get effect. Like Ebenyang and Susanso, our La Liga, no, and so because as of now, 4 points between Barcelona and that of Real Madrid. And if we check the matches, Barcelona a big header at the name. About a year,
and
next week,
Champions League.
And this is Inter. What Copa Italia
semi-final.
AC Milan are China Bono. You know, from JC, I can say Milan, final. And
now the only teams a bit magic treble PSG.
Simone Inzaghi, that social combat treble. No, it's the Champions League, you know. Me check any play on the Babe Bamua. Hence the Taflex should be any baby room. Or some big team be around monomany, other teams be over day or Bababo. It is a Real Madrid team manager. I question Barcelona. It means say, yeah, all things being equal. I'm saying, well, La Liga be cross hiding. Ebo, I'm sure now stable no the way it's here with the 4 points, you know. Going to the end of the season.
In a way.
About 12 in a way.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, we shouldn't be surprised seeing Madrid to win this one. Seriously. Because Madrid have shown time to time, say, that's when they live up to expectations.
But
and they are able to surprise us
now, Mama.
Oh no, say you don't use one don't. I mean, what the name teams are more support you, Charlie. Real Madrid.
You know, I want
to ask one custom gem. Say that be Tima. And you need to demand doors to channel who are demand. It's that team, no. Say once a while, if the defeat comes.
But Nigeria bring it.
Maybe Nigeria bring it saying. Ancelotti after 2014, the flowing season not called trophyless. Yeah. After that, Nigeria. Good. After that, Nigeria buy. It be Champions League to also 3.
And Benzema, Zidane buy Benzema.
Zidane 10 against 11. One Bobas at 3. I mean, and Nigeria. What was it? Anna. One Chinese switching here, woman.
Catch or say. So Real Madrid team manager. Basu on paper. Be BM form. Be Biano. FC Barcelona and the better side.
And it is happening before when I got games. You want to say but you're not favorite. Not lose. It's happened before. And Ancelotti before the game.
You know,
it is a final. And anything can happen.
And so we game now. Barcelona boy, I'm the Babe share Real Madrid here. So we have a session as I did. Now no game no can boy. Check it out. Be good, you know. So how to go? So a body glass ya share and sample na. Or the session with them. Na some Mbappé. Mono ni even.
But session na no one is say yes or that. That's it. There be on the say on count cry.
It was say about you know.
Next season there be by say there. Or prepare on the banner kunkru ano ende.
It's a session na.
What's it? Oh, he's done some fantastic games.
Yeah,
why fine. On one abomo because of the experience ni be biaba.
But tell be so here too much.
And no my goalkeeper dey dey bia na betumi achi. And Edison, yes say Edison nko.
Edison Morais Santana.
I mean no munyina. It happens. No, but just a quick one on Summer's party. Now that as in the whole year here as now, watch is worse than the other now. Sabrina is or trans them never you pay by big fork on our internet.
Okay, Say no, it depends. Say the party ni age naka akwenim pa. And oh yeah, his age the age naka akwenim. And then he has now proven say he's very instrumental in that Arsenal. Yes. So now he should I believe he should stay.
Oh, okay.
He should stay and then he should ask for as a Mo Salah. Push in for a better salary. Salary now will be before front. Present more. Say no far. Then we can start looking this way.
All right. Evans.
Yeah.
Arteta is still the coach for Arsenal.
Yes.
He's still the manager. Partey has proven beyond imagination this season. Once a player who was in the transfer talks going to Juve, Saudi, and then he has become the main man, the midfield marshal for Arsenal. If Arsenal are in the semi-final of the Champions League, if Arsenal still right now,
still Arteta
1 point depend on Liverpool. Remember, the Liverpool match 20th Premier League title.
Oh yeah,
but Partey, no man, why last week the guy deserved the. Can't say transfer.
But
injuries are starting. But who is the agent of Thomas Partey?
I didn't hear.
So check Mo Salah there. So many agent no. Juma no. Oh yeah.
Oh, but be negotiation. Hey, quite there. I could feed the pair girl. Be the same strategy. Get them penny.
Sometimes
This is another man on country. I strategy behind.
Josh Kroenke. What Baba Benya new you can't say sporting director. Awaba.
Bata.
Andre Bataba. You met me can say Partey moment in
okay, now on Bata.
On person obeko. Yes, Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, on Bata. Okay.
Can say on person obeden. Obe free team now ko person to us. And Arteta is the coach or reposing the trust. Our Partey munu kwa there. He should stay but as one agent here. To say Remy Abbas there for Salah. Or should I Liverpool me say Michael on be flight ya ba Dubai and now betenasi. Now can say when I'm person player mo man. Some the man on quadia. Okay.
Wow.
And then see Partey so the only good negotiator. No me bibia there. And Sandra Basa.
I pick. Right, Kofi Amabo, thank you. Evans Kwabena support me that say. Also, I will share so that say. A comment in here or likes this so a very, very important way. Another edition here, dear baby. You know, I hope you enjoy the discussion. Of course, be brain now. I drink Shademra. You spend most of the time on Kotoko. Since I'm and a passo. But in the cage one and Kasa, Erica Sidu and producer. And an arm and ne or best squatty when him and squatting.
Or city are not squatting.
Hey, squatting. Squatting.
So put him away.
Hey, what's the name?
So put him away.
Yapon.